Hello and welcome. Today we are showing how a PDF form that is commonly used within the HR department can be converted into an electronic document within Criterion. Once a form is saved digitally, it can then be assigned to an employee in onboarding or sent to employee self-service for an employee to complete and then send to a manager for approval via workflows. This process with Criterion is designed around ease of use and to help the digital transformation of paper forms. All your current forms and documents that require employee interaction can be digitally set up and used within the Criterion HCM system. Forms are created within the Administrative Module Settings pages. Notice today we are working with the new United States Federal W-4 form for 2020. The PDF file of the W-4 was imported into a Criterion form, and the fields requiring input were created within the system, with the exception of the final field, which we will build now in this demonstration. All fields require unique codes within the form so that when the data is stored, reports can be generated using the values employees enter into these fields. Some fields make use of a token. These are used for fields that can be populated for the employee from the database itself, and the employee will not need to fill these out. We will include a token for the first and last name fields in this form for our demonstration. We will now build the last name field, and we do so by using the icons on the right, which represent the different types of data entry that can be used within the form. We will select the text and we'll drag that over, and we drop the field down, reposition and resize the field to fit the form. For a code, we will use LNAME, and for the content token, we'll use @lastname. Now that the form is created, it is saved and can be added to an onboard process, sent to employees individually or to employee groups. Typically, the form we just created digitally was handled manually in a paper format by the organization we're showing in our demonstration today. The HR manager would hand the employee a stack of documents, and the employee would take the forms home and fill them out, then come back to work the next day and walk over to HR and hand in the completed form along with the pile of documents that were completed in the onboarding process. Now that the form is in digital format, we will demonstrate the process of how easy it is for an employee to complete this form and submit it through our workflows. We have now navigated to the employee's ESS or self-service page. Under My Tasks, we notice that the employee has a form task. Opening the task, we see the W-4 form that needs to be filled out by the employee and submitted to their manager for approval. When we click on the form, we see that the fields, including the token, are populated automatically by the database. The other fields can be entered by the employee and then completing the form by electronically signing the document. So we will add some additional information. And we'll select that they're married, filing jointly, and we'll scroll down to where we sign for the employee. At this point, the form is complete, and the employee submits the form and attests that yes, this is correct. Now a workflow will designate where the form goes next or who is notified that the document was completed. Once the form is fully approved, it can then be stored in the document management area in the HR side of the system in the employee profile. We will now navigate to the manager's self-service page, and we'll refresh to get the most up-to-date data. And we now see under the manager's My Tasks, they have a form task, which is the W-4 that we sent over from Yolanda Bennett. We see the information that we entered is now contained within the form, and the form has been signed, so the manager can simply approve the form, say yes. Now the workflow is completed, and as we navigate to the employee's profile page, we notice that the W-4 is stored here, and the manager can view the information in the document, They can also save as a PDF for printing. Today we learned how easy it is to create a PDF into a digitally transformed document that can be assigned to employees through employee self-service. The Criterion system is designed around ease of use for both administrators and employees. We provide a foundation to help organizations like yours move to a full or partial digital transformation. Thank you, and please look for the next how-to video.